We got a ticket to Terra Nostra garden. We'll tell you a little bit more about this. Let's go. Got a ticket.
This is huge.
We're here.
I imagined that smaller.
Wow. It is huge. I don't know how deep it is.
So you can put your
Magical.
rope there
Right.
and you can just jump in here. I mean, not jump, just get in.
Get in. Look.
You waited for that so long, huh?
Yes, I think because of me we're coming here because it's like you don't come here every day for a swim for 10 euros per day. But we're here. Let's do it. Oh, that's like a bath. It's not hot but warm. I would like to go to the bath. But if I go to the bath, I will not go and
Explore the park?
explore the park.
Okay,
I think
so
we
then
should
explore the park and then go swim.
Yes. Wow. So nice. I mean, I could have this bath every day. This one is a bit hot. Hotter than this one. I guess this one cooled down over the night. Garden dates back to 1775.
That's quite old.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll first go for a walk through the park, which is quite large, and then we'll go for a swim. Because I thought actually this pool is much smaller, so I was somehow worried about it being crowded, but it's quite large, so we should be fine going later here. And I think once we are wet from the pool, we don't want to walk through the park, because although it's warm, if the sun is behind clouds, it gets quite chilly and windy as well, so be careful with being wet, I guess. Amazing. Today we are in the Terra Nostra Park, which is this famous park in Furnas with this yellow thermal bath. We will go there later and we will swim there, but first we want to go through this beautiful garden, which is 200 years old and just stunning. It's just a tropical paradise. And the last weeks, I would say, like the 1 or 2 weeks, were really rainy and grey and like not really pleasant, and didn't feel like a good time to go to this park. But today it's sunny, it's blue sky, and it's the perfect day to explore that. So come with us. Wow, look at this gigantic, what is this, a koi, right? So all this thermal water, which is very high in iron apparently, runs down here as a river, and all the plants in between. And we're just wondering how the plants are okay with that, because it's hot, I think.
It is pretty warm and very high in minerals. I know minerals are great, plants love minerals, but there are certain plants which is when if it's too much.
I guess they wouldn't grow here, right? So if they're not happy,
I assume, yes. Looks like it works. And it looks beautiful.
This is just breathtaking. Like this fern in the background, it's just, and over the bridge. And there's another grotto, so we need to go there. There's just a bridge on top of it. do you want to go next?
I would like to go to the Ginkgo Avenue.
Ginkgo Avenue.
Ginkgo, it's a tree, Ginkgo biloba, I think. I remember that. It's a very herbal, medicinal tree, and I would like to see the avenue from Ginkgo.
So that looks like the alley of Ginkgo biloba, which seems to be this one.
Cool.
So you wanted to touch the leaves?
Yes, I saw many trees around the Furnas, and they were quite low where I can literally touch and see them. And these are probably very old trees. They're very tall.
So this is a young one?
Young one. Ginkgo biloba. So you can buy supplements with Ginkgo biloba. It helps with the brain health. Today is our almost last day. Tomorrow is a packing day. We don't know if we have enough time to just go somewhere. We thought we'll pack the luggage first, and if we have a little time, then we'll go to explore. But if not, this will be the last day. Wow. We wanted to stay here longer. That was our intention. However, we did not book accommodation for the summer for a whole 3 months. And now it's a summer season, and it's really difficult to find a place to stay here for a long period of time, and prices are doubled at the same time. So it's if you want to come here in summertime, it's really worth to book in advance. And unfortunately we cannot stay here longer. And we were looking for places to stay somewhere in other parts of the world, especially Europe. But it was also very hard to find the places. Lots of churches. Stops. It was like...
Normally they would play some
They
joyful melody.
They will in a minute. In a minute. So, and then eventually we found a place to stay finally for 3 months, and that's Madeira. Obviously. But
Which was also not easy to find.
It was not easy. We checked Madeira before, and we did not have any places. It was just by luck. We thought,
Well,
let's
it's literally
do...
a new property.
Yeah, new
A
property.
new listing which just popped up.
It's 12 o'clock. That's every day we had this.
Have you heard a church bell like this before? Somewhere else?
It's very long. Here you
Okay,
go.
so let's go swim.
Let's go swim. Enjoy the last day as much as possible. Oh, by the way, at 12 o'clock there is extra music. That's the one.
3 minutes past 12.
No, 3 minutes past the one which we just heard, and this is another one.
Ah.
Only at 12:04.
You know where we go?
No,
No? You have the map.
I have no orientation.
You have the map, but you have no orientation.
I thought you taking a picture, you're recording a video.
I did take pictures.
Teacher. La la la. I think in my mind, I prepared to come here to swim, And now we're exploring the park, and I cannot think about anything else except swimming. So we go for swimming. I think this park is literally for swimming, because the rest of the park you can see everywhere. When you go for hikes, in many places you will see those type of things. So a park obviously very beautiful, very well maintained. It's just idealistic, and it's definitely nice, of course, to come and spend whole days quiet. There's beauty, there's like sound of water and birds. It's wonderful. And I just, from our experience, we would see all of those things when we would go for hikes, and we would get all this joy from the nature. However, the bath is very unusual, it's something special. Mineral is nice, good for the skin, so I'm very excited about that, probably the most. So if you are interested in the actual thermal pool, then it's a great place. But if it's just a park, I wouldn't come here if it would be just a park without thermal pool. It's for me personally, but it is wonderful. And obviously we'll show you the bits and pieces so you can decide if it's something you like or not. Anyway, let's go to swim.
Oh, many people in the water.
Yeah,
Just need to find a bench, basically.
that's right.
Found the bench. You ready?
I am ready.
Is it hot?
It's so nice. Wow. So warm, like a bath. It is so nice. So relaxing. Wow, I can imagine in the evening it's really nice before sleeping. It's good for the skin. I'm happy I came. I guess because that's what I wanted. Loving it.
How is the island?
Oh, it's so nice. I don't want to go. I could stay here all day. My goodness, it's much hotter here. It's just, ouch. There is something else on the bottom.
The water's coming out.
Yeah. Wow. It's definitely boiling here.
So that's the more comfortable side. That's the more comfortable side. So the other side was more comfortable.
So the other side was just perfect. The temperature is just not too hot, not cold at all. But this part is much warmer. Even when I went to the water here, it felt a bit warmer than the other side. But closer to this, how do we call them?
Springs?
Springs, yes.
Water coming out.
It's even hotter. And then there's on the bottom something coming up, and it's too warm. It's uncomfortable. It's not as warm as the other one. So I guess you find for temperature for your liking.
Different thermal baths.
Thermal water jacuzzis. So they have slightly different temperatures, and it's not as yellow as the main pool. But I'm sure this is also, but it's quite warm. I think it's
Some other thermal water.
I think it's maybe a bit diluted. I don't know. It's worth to try both, I'm sure. It's just it's already at lunchtime, and I'm
And we're
already
hungry.
like, I just want to sleep after this bath. And we need to eat. This bath is so relaxing. My goodness, it should be your last thing of the day. I don't know what I'm gonna do afterwards. Just eat and sleep. Yeah, it's good on one side that we walked a little bit, and then because afterwards I would not walk. So what do you think about the park?
It's beautiful. Just to go back to what I thought about the park before coming here, because before we came to the Azores, I was actually imagining that we come to this park every day in the morning for a walk, until we found out one day that it's actually paid. So you can't just come here and enjoy the park without entrance every day. So it's a daily admission, so it's 10 euros per person. And yeah, it is amazing, it's beautiful. You have this thermal pools, this yellow one, which the place is actually famous for, right? You have this jacuzzis, you have this yellow river going down, and like palms and trees and everything in between, and everything is just picturistic, like overly picturistic, right? But like you said earlier, I think we got so used to have those things from hikes. So you could spend hours here in this park. We only went one small round, but it's definitely worth coming here, especially if you don't go for many hikes here and don't have that much time. It's a quick win, I would say. And the swim is, yeah, it's very comfortable in warm water actually. You could probably stay very long in this water. I'm not sure if you should.
Yeah, you should.
But you shouldn't, but it feels very comfortable being in the water. Like, different than being in cold water.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm hungry now, and you are tired. I was already tired before. I'm not sure why. But we have a full day ticket. We could come for a walk today.
Yes,
afterwards, maybe. Just for strolling around.
But they close at 4:30.
They close at 4:30. Yeah, that's another weird thing. They open at 10:30 and close at 4:30. So I feel like it's just 6 hours they open, right? So when you come from the beginning to the end, so there's not much chance to come back other than coming to eat here, probably. That's what people do, right? You leave the park, come here to eat, and then you go back to the park, because in the park there's nothing to... So you can't buy any drinks or eat or anything. That's probably why you have a daily admission, right? To come back.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was beautiful.
Let's eat.
Let's eat. Feels fancy.
Yeah.
We're never going to fancy places.
Feels like table day.
This is like for kids. Like, I mean the dish, the pan. Is that supposed like this? You should eat out of this, or?
I don't know, for one person.
I guess it's for one person.
Yeah, welcome again.
You will love that.
Are you ready to order?
It's very nicely marinated. The octopus and sweet potatoes.
So I've ordered a fish burger, and Michael ordered cheeseburger. So he got his burger with the kind of the local bread, probably Swedish or something like this, and I've got some rustic bread.
This looks beautiful.
Looks absolutely.
And this caramelized onion looks like sauerkraut.
I will see what it is. Looks like onions, yes.
I think it's onions.
The burger looks absolutely.
Because I have an egg, onion,
Bacon.
bacon, then sour George cheese from Azores.
Alright.
Is it as tasteful as it looks like?
Wow. I've never had fish burger before, and that is really good. The bread, the juiciness from the onions. Wow.
Enjoy.
Crispy. You have to try.
This is pineapple, and this is a panna cotta. I thought, why not have both?
Oh my god. And I've got this. What can I say? It's a wrong way of cutting.
Let's see if you got the sweet part or the less sweet part. right? Because we learned to cut it like this and not like this.
Exactly.
Was het sweet though?
It is on the sweet side, not acidic. Again, it's very strange because every time I put pineapple in my mouth, I straight away feel the tingling on my tongue. Normally.
But not this with this pineapples?
It's delicious. Not super sweet, but I think it's on the sweet side. Closer to the bottom. Closer.
Now you're a pineapple cutting specialist?
Yeah. But it's very aromatic. Very aromatic.
Pineapple with
Is this a real pineapple? Or it's a marinated or something? It's marinated, not marinated. You know in the can sometimes you buy pineapples?
Not the real one?
Not a fresh. It's from the can, I think. It tastes like this at least. Coffee is
Lauza
so
is
good.
drinking my coffee. She's eating my chocolate.
It is so delicious.
That's why I order it normally. Why are you drinking my coffee? You officially don't drink coffee.
I'm not drinking, I'm sipping.
Just enjoying. Okay.
Exactly, it's just for the taste.
That's why I drink coffee.
Coffee was delicious. Chocolate was delicious. Pineapple. Amazing. Burger is absolutely delicious. And French fries is not delicious.
It's hard to find places with good French fries.
What can you do about
But
that?
anyway, the burger was amazing.
The rest is just like coffee, chocolate, pineapple. Burger was just. I will have a good memory of this park. Eating in a restaurant called The Gardener. And of course the pool and the swimming is just. It's definitely like tick the box on my wish list. Tea plantation was my wish list. This is just a fat tick box. What else? Lake was nice. Lake was nice. Hiking was, oh my goodness, it was so naturistic. I've never seen like this before. Like, another level. There's Thursday and so many people. Actually, in the afternoon.
Looks like that was a whole bus now.
Probably. So it's nice to come in the morning if you want to swim, but the only downside is after swimming you want to relax and not go anywhere. But if you stay in this hotel, I think it's cool. You know,
Yeah, you go to swim and then you go back to your room.
it's true. Did you see this tree? It's gigantic.
Oh wow. This is 200 years old.
Really?
Yes, it's a tree from New Zealand. And
These are the roots of the trees.
yeah, it grows roots on the branches.
It's true. It looks like roots. So it's air roots.
Air roots, yeah. So it's a very interesting tree.
Metrosideros robusta, New Zealand.
A robust tree.
200 years old. So I have to hold this tree. It's not easy to hold it.
It's hard to hug, huh?
Hard to hug, yeah. But I guess this is enough.
This is a real tree, proper tree. I mean, they're all real trees, but
200.
that looks like a special tree.
200 years old. I thought this is like, I don't know, moss type of things, you know? But it's actually root. But I'm sure it has a root down there as well.
Yeah, it does.
So it collects maybe air, some moisture from the air and from the ground. Clever tree.